Hi everyone. So I'm Sure, and in my free time I'm developing a game. The shortcut for it stands WOG. You can try to guess the name or suggest any. Right now I don't want to tell because I don't want it to be stolen anyhow. I'm developing this game in my free time with a friend of mine. She's a graphician. She works graphic artist, and she works for me like 8 to 12 hours per week. And the main theme of this game is traveling through or reliving the lives of the Nordic gods. Yeah, and as you can see, the cards are stylized a bit Nordic with some runes and other stuff. So let me introduce you to the game. So there's a dialogue system that will tell you the story. Or first of all, maybe I will turn those off. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I want this. I don't want this. Yeah, let's go back to maximize. Yeah, okay, it's fine right now. So there's a dialogue system. It's not finished yet. As you can see that there is no icon. And let's go through the basic gameplay in this episode. In House of Valhalla, Odin was sitting on his throne. From this point, his eyes could reach many parts of the world. Yet he knew that it was not enough, as he desired knowledge above all. Disguised as wanderer, he took both of his crowns, Hugin and Munin. Yeah, so there's a card of Hugin. It's here. And so his quest for wisdom began. First, he went to Land of Giants, who were sworn enemies to Azir. Yeah, I totally don't know how to pronounce any of those names, so I will just try to skip them. He met Mimir in there, who was his uncle. Ah, welcome, Odin. You have come to me for my advice. Yes, Mimir, I am your nephew and lord of the gods. But how can I be worthy of my title if I can't reach true wisdom? I would like to drink from your well of knowledge. Mimir, being relative of mine or lord of the gods does not give you right to drink from my well. You will have to do two things to prove if you shall gain true wisdom. First, you will have to show me that you are worthy by trial of fight. And so the fight begins right now. And in this game we have three basic cards. Strikes, which are meant to deal damage. Favor, which are your resource. And the spirit, which are creatures that you fight with. So first of all, I will play favors. Yeah, you can see that the resource goes up in here. Yeah. And what is next? The next thing is that whenever I have resource, I can spend them to buy another card. And there are basic cards, which you already saw. The God's Favor, the Strike, the Spirit. And there are others. I guess in this encounter there is like 8 cards in total. Yeah, Wisdom of Odin, which increases the favor again. Fenrir, which is Defender and he's just a stronger creature. Hugin, which is a bit stronger creature and gives you a spell power. Or Trickery of Loki, which just give you favor and draws mana. And if you want to buy any of those cards, you're required to have a basic card in the deck. For example, I want to buy a Hugin first because I have no cards to morph. So I will play a Spirit and I will buy Hugin. Yeah, Hugin. And you can see that my creature on the board evolved. And if I wouldn't have spirits, I wouldn't be able to buy Hugin or Fenrir. And Hugin gives me a spell power. Yeah, so this is also a new feature I added. The +1 TL, which also reflects on a strike and shows that the strike deals more damage. It's because when you're playing, for example, in tutorial, the enemy plays a lot of Hugins and he just kills you with strikes. And players couldn't connect those things, like they didn't saw that a Hugin is buffing those stuff. And the next thing we'll be doing will be adding tokens in here. So it will be TL token, TL deal damage, and TL +1 spell power. So the player will connect it automatically. Okay, I want to kill a Mimir. So let's maybe talk about the Mimir that we're fighting in here. So he got 3 phases. And in first one, he deals a lot of damage to the protagonist every turn. He deals 4 damage to the protagonist every turn. So we have to kind of get rid of him really quick. So I will attack him with 2 strikes. And I guess there's not much more I can do, so I'll finish my turn. So Mimir already attacked me, and he's playing 3 of his spirits. And in this turn I have a lot of God's favor. Good, there is Wisdom of Odin, so I want to buy a Wisdom of Odin. I will spend 2 favors, buy a Wisdom of Odin, spend another favor, and Wisdom of Odin. Okay, and I have 3 mana, 3 favor, and yeah, there's Gungir Strike, which will help to kill me a Mimir because it deals 5 damage, +1 if you have Hugin on the board. Or I can buy a healing or another Hugin, but I guess I will go with Gungir, as I want something to kill my opponent quicker. And yeah, I will finish my turn. But before I will finish my turn, as you can see, my deck went off and I have no deck. So whenever you have no deck, you will just reshuffle your graveyard and start drawing cards. Okay, so let him play. Yeah, so his board is kind of big, and I think that we should try to kill him as fast as we can. I mean, to shorten his board a bit. So I play Hugin, and I will play some of the favors. And I think that right now I need a Fenrir to protect myself from his creatures. Yeah, let's do this. And I have 1 more strike, so I will go in here. And I will finish turn. So I have already half of my HP done. So I think that I need to buy Breathing Man, which will heal me. Then. And right now I have no strikes and no spirits in the deck. So even if I will have favor, I will not be able to buy any of those cards because I need the basic cards for this. And I think that I want strike because I will be gearing up with Leviathan strikes, which draw card. Also, whenever you buy one of those cards, its cost goes up. The basic cards are always worth 2 favor, but the morphed cards are getting more expensive. And I think I want to preserve my Fenrir, so I will use Breathing Man to heal myself. And I will use Gungir to kill Mimir. Mimir the Wise, yeah, so he morphed. Ah, I thought you would be much weaker. Guess we need to end those childish games and start talking for real. Ugh, something got skipped. But it's not a big problem. So, right now, he won't deal any damage to me anymore, but he will morph his strike into a card I called random damage because it's a placeholder every time the turn starts. And this is the better version of strike. Oh, you can see. It's dealing 1 damage to the target and also always 1 damage to me. I tried to design every boss in this game in the way that... Oh, there's no Leviathans. I forgot to add them. Okay, it doesn't matter. It will be next time we play this. I tried to design this game so every boss has some kind of enrage that you can't play like Infinity with him. Because the friend of mine was playing with Freya and it took for her like 1 hour of gameplay or something. And she was in a stalemate because Freya was healing herself. She couldn't kill Freya. And Freya couldn't kill her because it took really long time. She knew that she can't win this fight anymore because Freya healing went too high. And also her cards were too strong for her to die. So there was a stalemate. And that was a big problem of this game. So I will try to kill Mimir right now. And I want to buy Trickery of Loki. Okay, finished turn. Yeah, so he's slowly trying to kill me. We'll try to get up from this state of game. So, whenever I can, the first card I will be playing are cards that do not morph and draw cards. So I'll play Trickery of Loki. As you can see, the Trickery of Loki draws you 1 card, and it works only once per turn. It is designed this way because when I was developing this, I went into the moment when I could create an infinite loop. Like I was playing Leviathan Strike, which dealt 1 damage and draw a card, and later I was playing another Leviathan. And I had an empty graveyard, so I was drawing only Leviathans, and I could make an infinite loop. So right now, every card which draw cards can do it only once per turn. Okay, so let's draw. Let's heal myself. Now let's spend some favors. And I got one strike, but I don't want to buy a Gungir yet. I think I want Trickery of Loki, since it will give me more flexibility and more card draw. Also, I think that the Breezing Man, it heals for 6. It's a bit too strong right now. I think of nerfing it to 2 healing, because right now I can play with this without pressure. Only the third phase of Mimir pressures me. Okay, so let's play this. Let's use a Gungir. Let's play Fenrir. Let's kill his spirit. And right now I have 2 resources to favor, and I will buy another spirit, I guess, because I don't need any more strikes to kill Mimir. Okay. And yeah, so let's draw. Let's play this because it's morphed. Let's play Hugin. And I have another Breezing Man which will heal me. Do I want to heal myself, or do I want to morph a card in my hand? And also I will have 3 mana then, because I'm morphing one of my favors into Wisdom of Odin, and I'm using the God's Favor, and I again have 3 mana, and I want to buy myself a Hugin. Yeah. So whenever Mimir goes into the next phase, he also creates this placeholder, Zip of Gliarholm, which draws him 2 cards. Okay, so now I don't want to attack him, because if I would attack him, I would just deal myself 1 damage, and currently, yeah, he'll also kill me, but I want to preserve the damage on my hero, on my protagonist. Yeah, the cards are currently gray, and this looks bad because they're too much one with the background. The background will be a bit different, and it's also not textured. And we will change those from a gray background to the ZZZZ letters, so they look like sleeping. It's an idea of my friend. Okay, and I think that I can heal him, but first I will draw cards. Okay, there's a Fenrir. And the question is, do I want to heal myself or Hugin? Because I think that AI will aim for the Hugin kill with this random damage, so I guess I will heal him, because he will not be able to kill him with this, what he has on board, because he has to kill Fenrir first. Okay, there's a Wisdom, and another healing, yeah, another Gungir. I want to get rid of Odin. Enough! Neither the gods, neither did giants drank from my well, and neither will you, Odin. This knowledge is mine and mine only. It's not for you to take. O ghost of the fallen, come to my aid. Aid me with your powers. Give me ability to guide all of the spiritual being. Odin, Uncle Mimir, don't you think that it is enough? Stop your doings before it's too late. Mimir the Unleash. Silence. Knowledge has its cost, and even if somehow will I be defeated, there is much more higher price for you to pay. And so right now the Mimir has 30 life, and he has 2 attack. And he will morph spirits into the spirits of the past. You will see those cards in a minute. And he will also morph the strikes into random damage. So right now we're on his enrich timer, and you will see why in a few seconds. So I need to start to get rid of those, and I have nothing to do with my favor, so we finished it. Yeah, so right now he's morphing spirits into, I can show you the spirit of the past. Oh, I can, I don't know what was wrong. So the spirit of the past, as it's already dead, it has a pack keyword, which gives pack for spirits, which gives all other spirits, not itself, but all of the others, +1/+1. And it means that every turn the Mimir will be gaining, transforming one of his spirit into the spirit of the past, and suddenly, as he has got like 7 or 5 spirits in the deck, if we will not kill him quickly enough, he will get a whole army of 5/5 guys. Okay, so I play Trickery of Loki, and Also, it's worth mentioning that more creatures he has on board, the more zip of Goliathorn he will probably to draw because they are not in his deck or graveyard. So he will be spamming those damage into my face. Yeah, it's red because I changed it in Photoshop really fast to have it in different way, displayed in different way than the standard card to distinguish it. Okay, so I will. Oh, I played not this card. Oh, that's not a problem. Okay, we have lots of resources, but I don't want to build on those cards anymore since I don't need more buying stuff. And I want to buy a Fenrir, but I can't buy him because there's no spirit in my deck. So I'll buy one, I will morph it, and I will buy another one. And right now, I don't know if I shall try to kill those spirits because they will be attacking my Fenrir, or shall I go for the... Yeah, I think that I shall kill one spirit with my Hugin. And what shall I do with a Gungear? I guess it's a good decision to attack Mimir. Yeah, and let's finish turn. Yeah, so you can see that it changed. Oh my god, and he have ton of damage on his head. Terrible, terrible damage, as Justin Brother used to say. Yeah, okay. And we have an empty board. I hope that we can rush him right now, because I think... Okay, killing those doesn't make any sense anymore, because they will pile up, and I think that with Zip of Goliathorn, he will draw more spirits. So I will heal myself. I will draw all the cards that I can. Yeah, Fenrir, it's good. And I will try to kill him. It requires only 10 damage more, and I don't want to sacrifice my Hugin for this. And I also don't want to have any more spirits on strike in my deck. Okay. So let's hope we can deal with it. We just need to draw 2 Gungirs to kill him. Okay, there's no Gungear, but there's Trickery of Loki, Fenrir. And I can buy another Fenrir, so it will make me last a bit longer. Yeah, and as you can see, he already got some of those guys, and they're grown a bit, so they will start to being a problem for us. Yeah, I got Bracing Man, so let's heal myself. Yeah, the Gungear, and he got 2 life left, so I can kill him right now. And let's do this. Okay, so there's a bug that when the hero dies, it always takes a first slot, and there's just an if checking for the placement of those. So currently there's a bug with it. Odin, you are done, Mimir. I was not expecting this out of you. What now? Give me a second to catch my breath. I didn't think you can make it, my nephew. Oh, now you have to do one more thing. You have to pluck your eye and put it into the well. As I said, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Shock came down on the Odin face. For a brief moment he stopped breathing. His fingers went cold as ice. He didn't know if it was just a whim of Mimir. Fine, I'll do it. Mimir's eyes grow bigger. He thought that Odin wouldn't sacrifice his own eye, as now he could see his full determination emanating. He could see full determination emanating from his nephew. He did pass him a knife. Some screaming. I don't know what was the best idea for screaming. Maybe leave in comment what was the best idea to write down here for screams. As Odin started to drink water from Goliathorn, and because the Goliathorn is the horn that Mimir drinks water from with his well, his mind started to fly across 9 realms. His eyes opened and he started to see things that were previously hidden. From now on, he acquired a new name to his collection, Odin the One-Eyed, and could see much further with one eye than with both. And this is the end of this encounter. So thank you guys for looking at it. What will be next? I don't know yet. I think that maybe I will stream how I'm writing the code for the tokens, that the abilities have tokens, because it's kind of, I think that this will be kind of nice piece of code because it integrates with everything, because not in every state the token shall appear, and there will be tokens that are shown only in shop, and there will be tokens that are not shown on the board. So it may be kind of cool code. And write down in comments what you're thinking, what you want to see next, and if you want to help me, subscribe and leave some like. Thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed it.